Welcome to another edition of Our City. A couple of things going around the city of Elizabeth this week at the end of August and the beginning of September. On Thursday, August 27th at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to attend Dr. Dawood Farahi's opening day speech and his address to the Kean University students and teachers that are located at 1000 Morris Avenue in Union. And on Tuesday, September 1st, starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at numerous sites throughout the city, I'm going to join city council members in an initiative that was started by Councilwoman at Large Patricia Perkins Auguste, the city council president, in a citywide back to school, the book bag and school supply giveaway. The locations will be the Miller Evans Logan Recreation Center, the Exlaven Recreation Center, the Mickey Walker Recreation Center, the Elmore Racket Club, the Peterstown Community Center, O'Donnell Dempsey Center, the Oaks at Westminster, the Ebenezer Seventh-day Adventist Church, and the Jefferson Park Daycare Center. This event at these numerous locations is open to all school-age children who reside in the city of Elizabeth. Each center will feature refreshments, some entertainment, and every child that is present will receive a book bag and some supplies. More information, you may contact Miss Grace Pereira at 908-820-4130. If you need any more information concerning these events or any other events, please call our Public Information Office at 820-4124. Please stay with us after these messages, where I'll be joined by Miss Danielle Chiaffi of the Y.
Offering everything you could want from college, including a life. Kean University.
Welcome back to Our City, and I'm pleased to be joined in the first segment of this show by Miss Danielle Chiaffi, who is the District Executive Director at the Gateway Family YMCA. Danielle, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Mayor.
So this is the first time you're on the show?
It is.
So we always like to ask our new guests, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and you have a pretty good history on how you wound up here.
Absolutely. I'm born and raised just north of Seattle, Washington. I lived out there for my first 18 years. I went to college in Oregon, and I got my bachelor's degree in health and wellness. And then I went on to get my master's degree in Pennsylvania in sports management. I met my husband in Pennsylvania and moved out to New Jersey, where I applied for a job at the YMCA, and I joined the Y about 6.5 years ago as the school-age childcare and camp director, and I've been with them and just grown since then.
So you enjoy this?
I love it.
You do. So you get to ride home to Seattle or north of Seattle and talk about your a little different living here than Seattle, huh? It
is. It's nice. It's a change, but I'm starting to like the beach a little bit more. The water's warm as opposed to cold on the West Coast.
The West Coast. So, Danielle, the stories we always hear about the Pacific Northwest is it rains every day. Is that true?
It doesn't rain every day. They've actually had a beautiful summer this year, but there's a lot more gray days than actual rainy days, so it doesn't rain as much as you think.
Well, in the Jersey gray, I guess you can adjust to that, too.
Yes, absolutely.
So, in your new role as District Executive Director, that's a new position. How has that changed from what you were doing, and what are your duties there as a District Executive Director?
Sure. In this new role, I'm overseeing both the 5 Points YMCA, which is in Union, as well as the Elizabeth Branch YMCA, which is in Elizabeth. So I provide supervision to all the daily operations at both facilities. And being this role has given me the opportunity to meet more individuals throughout both communities and start to establish those partnerships and relationships and really help to improve the Y's presence.
So before that, Danielle, you worked directly with the children or directly in the program?
Yes. So when I first started with the Y, I was the school age and camp director, and I was hands-on involved with the before and after care programming, the summer camp, and then also with the youth and teen program. So working with the youth sports and teens throughout the buildings.
So how do you find the kids that come to the Y? Receptive to the instructions? Do they want to do things on their own, or what's your most satisfactory point of dealing with the kids in the Y?
You know, we get a wide variety of kids and different opportunities. You know, I think one of my favorite success stories is we had a camper who came into the Y. My first summer there, it was one of his first summers, and he was so scared to get into the water. And throughout that summer, his goal was to be able to pass the deep end test. And it was the most rewarding thing at the end of the summer when this child had learned to swim, and at least the basic strokes through the instruction of our summer camp and the aquatic staff. And I'll never forget the day that I was walking through the pool and he yelled, you know, "Hi, Miss Danielle," as he jumped into the deep end for the first time.
And that must have been exciting.
Absolutely.
And the look on the kid's face, right?
Yes, it was an unbelievable feeling.
So did you actually work with the kids in teaching them how to swim, or?
I didn't work with them in teaching them how to swim. No, we had the aquatic staff and the lifeguards and the swim instructors who provided that instruction to them.
But he was impressed to show off to you that
Yes.
he did it. That's cool. So some of the programs besides swimming, what else do you do at the Y for the youth?
So we offer child care programs for infant through 5 years old at our preschool location. We also do after-school programming at 7 of the Elizabeth public schools. And then we do a teen program. So actually any 7th grader in our community can come in and take part of our 7th grade initiative, which they get a free membership to the YMCA. We find that it's kind of that turning point where, you know, 6th grade is kind of the end of recreation and sports, and they become more competitive. So by offering this free 7th grade membership, we're trying to engage them, keep them more active, and give them a safe place to go after school.
So Danielle, the kids that are there from 0 to 5, or the infant to 5, is there a membership fee for them?
There is a membership fee, yes. We actually, if a child comes into our program and they sign up for a 5-day preschool, we actually provide them with a free full family membership. So they have to, you know, they pay the monthly tuition, but in return they also get this free family membership.
And that family membership entitles them to the use of the gym and other things?
Correct, yep. The whole family can use the facility. We do a lot of programming that they can take advantage of. They can come into the facility and use, you know, for family time. And they can also take advantage, since we are an association, we have locations in Union and Rahway, they can also use their membership at those branches as well. So if they want to come swimming, they could go to Rahway or Union.
There's a pool in Rahway and Union.
Yes.
Before you got here, there used to be a pool in Elizabeth.
I've heard.
You've heard this story, right? I was on the city council. It's where there's a living quarters there now.
Correct.
Some transient turnover.
Yes.
Right, but that used to be the pool, but it just fell into such disrepair that repairing it was too costly.
Yes.
But it's tough to imagine a pool there now, but if you walk out the doors and you can see the wall, you can envision the built-in pool.
Yeah, and we also offer a program, our early learning readiness program is for children ages 0 to 5, bringing in their caregiver and working with the caregiver and the child. It's a free program and it's open to anybody in the community, and it's really our staff working with the caregiver to be able to provide education to their child when they're outside of school. So if they're not getting that structured child care program, they can come to us, and that caregiver can learn how to teach the child so they're ready for kindergarten.
So you'll actually take children that are not potty trained?
Yes.
Yeah, which is a challenge.
Yes.
And a lot of parents are probably glad to know that.
Absolutely.
Because they can get to go to work or do things. So that's important. So what other types of membership does the Y offer?
So we offer, memberships for every different age group. So we start at, with the infants, having a membership to participate in our child care programs. We offer a youth membership. So if just a youth wants to come in and, let's say, take a soccer class or a basketball class, we have opportunities for them. We do have a teen membership as well as adults. And then we also have a family membership.
So if you were a member in the Y in Elizabeth, you would have access to Union and Rahway for everything as well?
Yes, you can.
And vice versa, Rahway?
Correct.
Right. So, and the membership would include the weight room, the running track, the pools?
Yes.
And any classes that are offered? Any
classes, yeah. We have some fee-for-service additional classes. So like if you were to register for a youth sports class, there is an additional fee for that, but all of our group exercise classes are included in the membership. And there also are some free classes for the youth and teens that are included in the membership as well.
Okay. And the programs at the YMCA offers, is there strictly adults membership as well?
We do have an adult membership, yes.
And they include the other things as cost for an adult membership? That could be a whole different, runs different times, right? Different months or different years or different times they may want to go.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the adult membership. You can either pay month to month or you can sign up for an annual membership.
And some of the programs that you do that you collaborate with the City of Elizabeth on, could you talk about some of those programs?
Absolutely. We do a lot with the City of Elizabeth. So we actually host their Building Future Leaders program in our facility after school and throughout the summer. We partner with the City of Elizabeth for a lot of their events. So if they're putting on a special event, the Y participates, promotes that event as well. And we also have a Shaping Elizabeth group that partners with the city, and they're involved with to improving the City of Elizabeth health and well-being.
Yeah, I haven't been to the Shaping Elizabeth. I don't know how that's working out, but the Building Future Leaders, I've talked to some of these young people. That seems to be a really successful program, and we thank you for your collaboration on that.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's great to see them, and the numbers keep increasing for the program, so it's great to see the new youth coming into the doors. So
tell us about some upcoming events that you may want to highlight from the Y.
On September 26th, we're having a Family Fun and Fitness Day. It's from 12 to 3 p.m. It's open and free for the community. We have a lot of activities planned. We have a couple different resources from the community coming in to provide information, but it's going to be focused around health and wellness for the entire family.
You've spent an awful lot of time talking about health and wellness and healthy living. Why is it so important, and why is the YMCA made it its mission?
Sure, the Y believes in improving the nation's health and well-being, and that's just a focus, and it's more than just being in shape, but it's talking about healthy eating and establishing healthy habits. We also offer a diabetes prevention program, so to help individuals who are pre-diabetic, learning how to eat healthy, start to exercise. We also offer a Live Strong program, which is for cancer survivors, and we offer that through our wellness branch right now.
And the programs that the Y offers, we've talked a lot about individuals, but are they similar for families?
We do have a lot of different options for the families, and that's actually a focus of the Elizabeth branch, is how can we increase our family programming, and we're really starting to focus in on offering more for the families. We do a lot of events throughout the year geared for families, and so now we're starting to build more programming into our schedule around it as well, and really providing the opportunity for a family to come together at the Y, and whether it's exercising together or attending a nutrition lecture together, but just bringing them together. We also offer programs, so there might be a class going on for the youth at the same time as there's a class going on for the parent to attend.
And then they could walk out together and go get a milkshake together. Yeah. So Danielle, the Y, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you like to see make better at the Y? How would you enhance the Y program-wise?
I think the Y does a lot. We do a lot in Elizabeth of housing, and you spoke about that a little bit before. We house, anywhere upward of 200 to 250 residents a night out of our Elizabeth branch. Yes. So it's great to see those individuals come in and come off the street and have a place to live and a roof over their head, and helping them transition from homeless to building the skills to go out and get a job and to get their feet on the ground again. So to continue to improve the housing opportunities for individuals, to continue to grow our family programming and just touch as many individuals as we can.
So in enhancing the traditional housing that the Y has done, what is in store for the future of the Y?
Again, going back to just family programming, we just, we're continuing to add more to our schedule as far as, building the family programs. We just finished a renovation in 2013 at the facility, so it's a brand new facility. It looks great, and really, how do we utilize that space to the best as we can? Well,
the health club facility at Y on Madison Avenue is phenomenal.
Yes.
For those that have never been there, they really should take a look at it. And the membership is quite reasonable.
Yes.
Encourage people from City Hall to join there if they're into a health club. It's absolutely terrific.
Yep. And we actually established our first corporate membership with the City of Elizabeth, so we do offer that.
And if someone wants to get in contact in order to join the YMCA, or they want to join, or they want more information, who do they call and how do they get a hold of people?
They can call us at the Y at 908-355-9622, or they can check us out on the website at www.tgfymca.org.
Danielle, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us on the show and talk to us about the Y. I appreciate all of your efforts in not only healthy living, but also affording opportunity for young people and getting some people off the streets so they can have another opportunity at life.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Mayor. It was great to be here.
Thank you for your commitment. please stay with us after these messages where I'll be joined by Miss Catherine Craig of Boxwood Hall in the city of Elizabeth.